Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. So before I start the video, I do want to give a little bit of an update as to what's been going on in my life. So if you're just here to kind of listen a bit about the latest Sims patch and what's been going on, there will be timestamps down below in the description as well as in the video, so you can just skip ahead if you don't want to hear what I have to say. Now, for those of you that stuck around and actually want to hear the update, thank you. I apologize for not being as active on this channel. Basically, a lot of stuff happened very close together in time, and it's been very difficult to focus on my channel. First, I was studying for exams. Once my exams were finished, my dog passed away, which has been very heartbreaking for me. Literally 6 days later, I celebrated my 25th birthday, so it was extremely weird not having my dog with me because I've had my dog since I was 10, and so kind of celebrating like 25 years, it was a very weird time for me, and I just didn't feel in the space to be able to record any videos. Then a little bit later, when I started feeling like, okay, you know, let's get back into the swing of things, I got this, I got sick. I had to go to the ER on the 31st of July because I was very, very sick, and for most of August I've been kind of like stuck in bed, and I've only been able to kind of like take medication, sleep, run to the bathroom. Like, I've just not been doing well, like physically. I'm still not 100% better, but I'm slowly getting there. So I figured, you know what, let's just try, sit down and make a video because it's time for me to get back out there. But yeah, that is kind of the reason for my videos being a bit inconsistent. I actually did record a video yesterday on the 19th. It was my dog's birthday, and I wanted to do something that made me happy, and this channel actually does make me happy, believe it or not. But I looked as though I have been trapped in Azkaban for 12 years, and I could not post that video. I looked deranged, I looked just so sick. I didn't want that out there, so I'm going to try and record this video today. So since I've been away, I haven't really been keeping tabs on The Sims 4. I don't really know much of the news that's been going on, but for the past 24 hours, I feel like my feed has just been flooded with more Sims news, which is why I was like, okay, I think it's time to come back and make a video talking about The Sims 4 again. Basically, the Sims team has released another update, and to absolutely no one's surprise, releasing the update has managed to break the game yet again in a brand new way. So that's been going around. There's been a lot of people saying be careful to update your game because there's been a lot of crashes happening. So I also want to say that the latest update seems to have broken a lot of mods. So if you're a simmer that plays with a lot of mods and you've been experiencing like a lot of crashes or your game won't load, maybe just take a look at this website. It seems that it lists a ton of mods as well as whether the update has broken the mod or whether it's been updated. So this is a very good website to check out. I'm going to have a link down below in the description if you want to take a look. But yeah, as you can see, the update broke a ton of mods. I haven't really gotten a chance to go into a lot of in-depth research with everything just because I have been so busy. I also like had an assignment due today, and I literally handed it in like 4 hours before it was due, so I did not have a lot of time to research before making this video, and I apologize for that. But apparently in the Sims 4 update, they have released quite a few new things. I think some of the biggest things that I've seen floating around is some new skin details. One of the things I'm excited for is that it looks like you can now get more freckle options, which is something I appreciate. I have a lot of freckles, specifically on my shoulders and my arms. Hopefully there's an option for that and my sim can finally look a little bit more like me. But there's also been a bunch of other skin details that's been added to the game. I also know that there is now a new feature where you can disable packs, and I was very surprised that they released that as a feature. I know people have been figuring out ways to do that outside of The Sims 4, but now it's actually a inbuilt game feature. I haven't tried it out yet just because frankly I'm scared to update my game. Every time an update comes out, I wait a while until I update my game because I don't know if I'll ever see my save again. But people who have updated the game and people who have been playing with that feature have had a few issues. Now, when you do disable some packs, there is a warning that pops up, just kind of saying like, hey, if you have a current save and these packs have been used in the save, it could kind of mess things up, which I think is fair. I'm glad that they put a warning there, just to like remind people like, hey, you know, your options might mess up a few things. But apparently there is now also a bug where if you disable certain features, I don't know if it's all of them, I don't know if it's some of them, but some people just aren't able to load into the game anymore, or the game crashes, which to be honest is nothing new really. Something I thought was quite funny is that for a while now there's been a bug specifically with the For Rent expansion pack that's been causing corruption, that's been causing game crashes, and now that you have the ability to actually turn off that pack, it seems that you can still get crashes, and I don't know if there's any corruption involved, but you can still, like, your game still crashes. So I thought that was actually funny, and it's not funny. It's a bit funny. I'm sick. I'm allowed to laugh at these things, right? I haven't seen Lil Simsy's video, so I'm sorry if I'm like talking out of context, but apparently she had that bug where she like disabled a pack and then it either like wouldn't load. It's like an infinite loading screen waiting for the game to load. Like I said, I haven't watched it. I'm just kind of seeing this all like secondhand stuff. So that was very interesting, and I think it sounds terrible to say this, but I'm glad when these bugs happen to big Sims creators, because they have a platform to be able to talk about it compared to like Sally down the street that EA doesn't know exists. So I'm glad that this is getting some attention on it because bigger creators are talking about it. Personally, I don't know what I think personally. It's normal to me at this point, and that's a very sad thing to say, but I feel like almost every Sims video that I'm talking about recently, I'm talking about either corruption or I'm talking about the game crashing or things not being able to load. It just seems so normal to me every time they release a patch to kind of fix something, like 10 other things break, so I'm not surprised that this happened. But yeah, I just wanted to put it out there, put a little bit of a warning out there, like if you guys update your game, just be aware that some of the new features might be a little bit finicky. There's also been a few smaller bugs being reported, but like I said, I haven't had the chance to like properly look into all of those. I know tomorrow, which is the 21st of August for me, 2 new kits are supposed to be released, so that's why I'm guessing there was an update that came out. And I'm very interested to see people's reactions with those kits. I have a few opinions on it. I don't have many opinions on it. Honestly, I did create a video talking about the kits, but it looked like a Dementor just like sucked the life out of me, and I just didn't want that out there. So I did do a video on it. I might redo the video if I have the time, the energy, the strength. Honestly, I need strength right now. Other than that, there's not really much for me to talk about in this video. I would love to do like a full in-depth research type of thing, looking into like all of the bugs and stuff, but I simply cannot do that in my state right now. It's just a bit too much, so I just kind of wanted to do a brief video talking about this. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this update. If you guys did update your game, do you like what came with the game? Like I said, I basically only know about the updated skin details, and also that you can disable packs. I actually don't know what else came with the update, so if there's something else exciting that came with it, let me know down below in the comments. I would love some good news when it comes to The Sims 4 for once. That would be great. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!